Hello friends, SentinalhMC here, and welcome to our Civilization 6 Civ of Ice and Fire Let's Play on this map of Westeros and Essos. Okay, so what happened was the Rise and Fall expansion for Civ 6 came out, and they altered the way that China's passive ability worked in the code or whatever. That broke the Civ of Ice and Fire mod and caused it to crash every time the AI started to move. The developer fixed it, but probably maybe because my save Daenerys Targaryen was from the older version, it didn't work, and so every time I tried to go to the next turn, the game would crash, which obviously renders that save unplayable. Now if I figure out how to fix it, or if it gets fixed later, maybe we could revisit it. But because there's a new map released as well as some updates, I thought it would be fun anyway to start a new game as Khal Drogo. So we're playing as Khal Drogo. We have the Horse Lord's ability. Our pastures on horses give us culture and production, extra production. We get a relic every time we conquest a city, and we get food production and gold from each relic, and our palace has slots for 5 great works. So we can capture trophies essentially and gain stuff from it. We have happened to begin our game right next to Mount Everest. We're on the Dothraki Sea, and Mount Everest is right here, which is kind of funny, I think. We're going to found our city right where it tells us to, because these are supposed to be true start locations. So we are going to settle the city of Vaes, Dothrak. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this stuff properly because I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, as I think we've established in the previous episodes. This is just a giant flat grassland, though. Look at all this flat land. It's crazy. Never seen so much flat land. So we are going to go ahead and do what we always do and build a scout first. Choose our research, and because I'm going to go for there is no wheat and rice around me. I need to get these animals, so we're obviously going to go animal husbandry first. That'll let us get our cattle and our horses, because our cattle is going to be a big thing. Then we're going to go for stone to get to quarries. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get rid of these, because this area is so flat. We're going to need them for production. And as we can see, thankfully the game did not crash, so that must be what happened. Because my game was made on a previous dang, this is flat. Is the Dothraki Sea really just a giant flat grassland? I mean, it makes sense that they would be all about horses. And, barbarians! You die, barbarian scout. These huge grasslands mean cavalry is going to be really, really good, and it's just interesting to see a map this flat, because you don't usually get this much. Unfortunately, it also means that my cities that I build around here are not going to have a lot of production, and they're going to rely quite heavily on other means of production. Look at all this flat land. There's no production here. Which means if I, build a ton of, I'm going to build a lot of cities, because we just want a lot of cities. But, oh, there's the barbarians. Our progress towards foreign trade is, well, did we find somebody? Or no, we found a new continent, didn't we? No. No. Essos, there we go. So this is the Dothraki Sea. Essos starts over here. We found the barbarians. We will send our scout in this direction, and then we will go ahead and we will build ourselves a I want to build another scout. 2 scout. We got a scout. Scouting is so important. Wait. Nope. I need a builder. I need to get these guys. Dang, it's so flat. This is a huge map, literally. So I expect it to be a lot of land. But this is so much flat land. I've never seen this much flat land. You could build 2 German megacities around here just because of how flat it is. Oh, no, it's still just food. Oh, here we go. There's some woods up there for some actual production. It's ridiculous how flat it is. I don't want to engage the spearman with my warrior. I want to get a slinger over there.
It is not wisdom.
Okay, so we got that. We can go to our government. We got chiefdom going on. Policies. Combat strength against barbarians. And production in all cities. Gotta get that production up because we don't have a lot of it. What's this button? Oh, it's reports. We do not have a lot of production, so we gotta get more. So craftsmanship, production towards builders, foreign trade gets us some traders. There's no one to trade with, but that'll take 11 turns, and that's not going to happen. Plus, we want to get to political philosophy as quickly as possible. I want to go for foreign trade first. It's been boosted, so we can get it all the way. I want to upgrade the horses first. Because I want to get to cavalry quick. This is okay. It's a big forest, so I think we're definitely going to get a lot of our production from woods tiles. Vaes Dothrak will get its production from these hills and from its horses and quarries, but everyone else I put around here will not have any production at all. They'll literally just be there for a commercial hub for the trade routes.
We have the opportunity.
Yeah, fellas. We can develop a trade route between who? Us and who else? Who else? Nobody. Of course, as far as we know, nobody else exists. We haven't met anyone else yet. We'll go ahead and build that. And then, see the problem, I can't let this guy just attack. He's gonna take too much damage. But if I move him, I don't think he's gonna heal as much, and I can't fortify. So I'm just gonna fortify this guy again. We're gonna hope that he survives. If this guy attacks him, he'll die, but he might just retreat. We want to get our slinger in range so that it can start attacking, and then hopefully we'll kill somebody with it so that we can boost it and get archers. Okay, so I could get a trader in 2 turns, but again, we've got no one to trade with, so there's no point. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a settler. 4 turns for a settler. It's pretty good. Ah, they ended up killing the warrior with retaliation attack. Nice. So we have killed a guy with that. We've boosted archery. So far we're good on the boosts. We've been successfully boosting everybody. Range strength versus land units. We can go ahead and take that out. We just got to get an archer. Can upgrade my slinger to an archer, can I? So I'm going to move him into my territory so that I can upgrade him as soon as we get archery. See, since there's so little production around here, I need to maximize the production that I get. So I want to make sure that I settle my city on a tile that's just flat grassland, because then I get that extra production. I want to move my dudes. I just wanted to move him far enough so I could see a bit more of what's around here. Because I gotta decide whether I want to put my city here or here. I think I want to put it over here so I can benefit more from the faith from these Everest tiles. Although, like I said, faith's not really all that useful to me. I don't really care about it. Still, it might be better to have it on this side of the river. I'll just found my cities along this side because I want to get up to the tea and tobacco. But we might want to settle it over here. If we settle it here, then we'll have access to the woods pretty quickly. If we settle it here, then we'll have access to just some more faith tiles, which isn't really going to help us out. It wants us to put a city right here, but I'm not really sure why. And here. There's just nothing around. There's no way for any cities over here to get water either, which is terrible. So I want to settle my first cities where we have access to water. We'll send them up here this way, just because our military units are over there and can protect it. Okay, we don't have amenities. And the reason we don't have amenities is because we don't have luxuries. There aren't any luxuries. So it's going to be difficult keeping the amenities up in this civilization, I can already tell. Okay, so we've advanced early empire because we now have 6 people. I'm going to... I wasted a turn, didn't I? I should have cut it off sooner. I mean, it's only going to take 2 turns. Should I just finish it? No. We'll research early empire. because it's already been boosted. I don't think we're going to hit this, though. Oh, no, wait. That gives us conscription. We need that. We need that for the free unit maintenance. An unmet city-state has been defeated. Wow. So somebody took out a city-state already.
The wheel turns slowly.
Alright. So we just got the wheel, which means we now have access to heavy chariots. Yes! Okay. 2 turns for a heavy chariot. Screw the archer. We'll leave him there. We're getting a heavy chariot. Okay, so I think I've wasted these guys' time enough so that they won't be screwing over my trader. Oh, we get a Pantheon. Cool. So let's see what we got. That won't help. That won't help. That won't help. That won't help. That could help. That's useless. No, we got plenty of food. No, I don't want faith. Mines over strategic resources. Nope. Luxury and bonus resources. Nope. No, no, no. No, no, no. So these are all terrible. God of the Open Sky is the only good one for us. The only reason that's good is because we got lots of pastures. Lots of pastures. So yeah, that's the best one. So we won't have to build any theater districts and stuff like that. We'll just, you know, we can get enough culture this way. Alright, we've advanced to the classical area.
If it does not bring you happiness, will at least...
Right, so this river offers a good location for cities. I want to put as many cities along the rivers as possible so I can actually have enough housing to use all the freaking food. That's one of the big issues we've got. We'll have more food than we know what to do with, but a lack of housing to make use of it. Okay, we can promote this. Combat strength versus a fortified defender. That's not going to happen against barbarians. Defending against range attacks, however, would be quite good. So I think barding, quite a good line. This whole line over here is probably the best line. Promote him so that he gets healed. And we now have access to the commercial hub. Oh, another city-state has been defeated. Somebody is ravaging these city-states.
A physician without a knowledge of his politics is the art of the...
Okay. Bye bye. Alright, now we can grab one of these. Question is what? We need a military policy slot, so we can't go for Classical Republic. But I also want the diplomacy slot, so I don't really want to go autocracy. But then again, the two policies that I'm planning on... Oh, wait. Experience for combat units is so much better. Okay, we're going to go for oligarchy. Oligarchy is better than autocracy. See, right now we're just fighting barbarians. Like, there aren't even any other civs around here, it doesn't seem. I mean, who else is even on this continent? Who else would be on the continent of Essos other than the Dothraki? I don't know, because I don't know the lore. Who else is here? What other civ would be over here?
We have an
envoy, sure, but we haven't met any other civs. I have to kill the archer or it'll kill my archer. The problem is the warrior might come over here and kill my archer. Oh wait, I got another chariot. I'll just move him in the way. Ah, barbarians. Let's get out of here. This chariot can come over here. Found it. Vaes Aftervar. Alright. Builder. And the archer is in place. Oh man, this is interesting.
We have discovered there are several different...
Hey, we finally found a city-state.
When wasteful war shall statue...
Karth.
Grace, we have obtained...
Stop it. So we found Karth. Way down here in the bottom right. They want me to send them a trade route. Well, that's going to be a bit difficult. I can't reach you with a trade route. You're so far away. +2 culture in the capital if I send them an envoy. Which isn't a problem. We'll send them an envoy. 2 extra culture. So let's see here. City-state. Karth. So they're culture in the capital, then the theater squares, and Karth unique bonus. Your cities can now make warlock units. The heck is a warlock? So if you're the suzerain of Karth, you get to make warlocks. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what a warlock traditionally is, but what are they in Game of Thrones? Are they the same thing? Hey, we met Daenerys. Well, it's both a good and a very, very, very bad thing.
Our treasure...
You mean where is she? I don't see any of Daenerys' stuff. How did we meet Daenerys? We're in full-scale war against the Barbarians. There we go. Kill you. Kill you. Yeah, things are going well. You are going to settle the city. Base Norethon. And the first thing you're going to do... There's really no point in upgrading any of your tiles. So, we're going to just get that granary for that housing. Another barbarian encampment. They just don't quit. Look at all these barbarians, man. It's crazy how many there are. If it wasn't for the anti-cab units that are always in these outposts, I'd be able to sweep them out with my chariots. We've got a screamer now. It's got a range strength of 25, attack range of 1. Melee is right, and it's pretty quick. It's a quick boy. We'll send him up there. You're gonna see how good these screamers are. And here we are, locked in this war with a never-ending horde of barbarians. Because it doesn't matter how much I kill them. As long as these tiles are shrouded, they'll keep cropping up again. Look,
One man's magic in democracy.
We have uncovered...
Okay. So we now have the magic. Magic of lumber mills. Of course, this one's worth more than that one because it's on a river. And lumber mills on rivers provide more. See, it's also recommending this spot down here. Well, which spot would actually be best? If I want to get the silver quicker, I would settle it down here. But I don't like being near the desert, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to settle it here. Vaes, you're on. Let's take a look at the settling. Yep, there's just enough space in here to settle in another city. So, that's good. Because we want to be able to put our cities as close together as possible so that we can have as many as possible. Alright, well I think I've been playing this long enough. We've made some good progress. We're up to 5 cities. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and comment the video if you did enjoy it. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.